So I just got done seeing The Force Awakens, and it is outstanding. And it's actually helped me think about one frequent question that I have on this channel that I think I can explain to the non-watch person a little better. And that is, what's the appeal of a mechanical or an automatic watch over a more precise, more modern quartz watch? Whether it's a basic quartz watch that you can get at the local Target or a super advanced quartz watch from Seiko or from Breitling. The concept is really pretty easy to explain. With practical effects, something real is happening in front of the camera. It's an effect that is used to make a realistic scene. It's an effect that really happens. It's an actual effect, as opposed to CGI, which is done in a studio on a computer afterwards, and we're meant to believe that effect. Real effects capture the imagination in a unique way. We have a sense of what's real. We want our disbelief to be suspended when we go to these movies, and one of the key ways to do this is by presenting things that are truly realistic. This explains the huge success of Mad Max Fury Road, and of course this new Star Wars, The Force Awakens. With wristwatches, there's a similar kind of appeal of the real. Wristwatches are essentially a gauge for something that's real, that's happening, namely the passage of time. And when we have a mechanical wristwatch, by hand winding it, by flipping it over and looking at the rotor, looking at the movement, we're reminded of the fact that there are actual real mechanisms in place that are giving us that information on the face of the watch, telling us about the real change that's happening. Obviously, with quartz watches, that's happening in a much more complex way, and ultimately, I think it's in a less intelligible way. Matthew Crawford talks about how in the modern world we are abstracted from our objects. I really have no idea how this camera works in front of me, for example. I could take the plastic cover off of my engine and I would have a lot to get through before I got to the real mechanical parts that I understand. Autonomy sometimes means autonomy from things, but sometimes it also means an appreciation or a mastery of things that we can understand. And for wristwatch aficionados, appreciating and understanding the watch on your wrist, realizing that there's a real connection with this experience of reality of the passing of time is meaningful. You'll have a real tactile sensory experience taking care of a mechanical watch that's just simply absent when you have a pure quartz watch. So just like with practical effects, in a way suspend our imagination to be drawn into the story, a good mechanical watch is another way to draw us from whatever our distractions are in daily life to appreciate the passing of time. I hope you enjoyed this explanation. I hope that it's a way to understand the appeal of mechanical watches, and I hope that you go see Star Wars because it is amazing. Thanks a lot for watching. It's really pretty easy to explain. Hi there, how's it going? No, it's cool, it's fine.